just too difficult.
To put it mildly. A.B. Stoddard, thank you very much. Well, Texas Senator K. Bailey Hutchison says this is the question of the hour. Will the president pivot or just dig in? Senator, watching the press conference today, we even had a body language expert sort of grading it. I didn't see that, Senator. I didn't see down the road any sign that this is a president who will pull a Bill Clinton and say the era of big government is over.
You know, I didn't either. And having been there when Bill Clinton got kind of a shellacking, he pivoted and he did start sort of triangulating is what they called it, but he started coming our way on welfare reform. We passed welfare reform twice. He vetoed it, but then he came around. I don't see that with President Obama so far.
He did seem to intimate, as A.B. pointed out, about trying to get a lot of dirty work done in the lame duck session, presumably the Bush tax cuts and what to do with them. Was he hinting at a deal, maybe extending them even for the rich another year or two?
I didn't get a clear message. Certainly that he is willing to talk. I got that, and I got that from Harry Reid's press conference today as well. But he was so clear that he was only going to limit that tax cut, as if he didn't realize that 47% of the income of small businesses is taxed as an individual. Right. So that is going to stunt growth. It's going to keep people from hiring. And that's what I hear everywhere right now, Neil. Small business people aren't hiring. They're concerned about the health care costs.
Senator, you raised a very good point, because he did acknowledge in the health care discussion that maybe this onerous requirement for small business, they have to fill out 1099s for benefits they provide workers. He could see some work that has to be done there. Is that the sign of something more watershed-like, or what?
Well, at least he got that point, and that is a huge complaint that I hear. But the other complaint is the fines if you don't meet the government mandate that you have to offer. You can't offer what you've been offering now. It has to fit the government mold. That's also hurting the ability for employment to go up. And I think we've got to work with the president to understand that there's a lot that has to be reformed in the health care bill if he expects our small businesses to start hiring, because that's the economic engine of America.
You mentioned before Senator Harry Reid, who survived what many thought would be certain defeat yesterday. But there's talk that it's not an automatic that his troops will elect him their leader. What do you think?
Well, I don't know what's going on in the Democratic caucuses. I know that if Harry Reid had been defeated, there would have been a real race for leader, presumably Chuck Schumer and Dick Durbin. But whether they are behind the scenes trying to oust the leader, that I can't say. I don't know. Yeah,
that would probably be the one disappointment of the night, Chuck Schumer hearing that news on Harry Reid, but that could be just me, Senator. Very good having you again, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Senator K. Bailey Hutchison. Well, perhaps more threatening to this president isn't so much what happened to